feel alright.
2020 Downtown begins. Here now, correspondent Don Daler.
The multi-billion-dollar business of prostitution and pimping is built on exploitation and violence. It's a world rarely seen by outsiders, and in many ways, it's a hard one to look at. But it's a world we can't afford to ignore. Last summer, we went to Atlanta to do a story about how that city and the federal government were cracking down on child prostitution there. But in the course of doing that story, we met an unusual man, a pimp, who allowed us a glimpse into how he runs his business. Men like this control almost every aspect of professional sex. Most importantly, they control the minds of the women who work for them. They are the puppet masters of prostitution.
Atlanta, man, I love Atlanta. Get plenty of respect. This is a pimp in the whole town. This is a town for anything goes, okay, like Las Vegas.
Meet Kenneth Vaughn, AKA Fresh. Fresh is a pimp. He'll tell you that to your face. He doesn't actually live in Atlanta, but he comes here often and says it's one of the best places to bring his women to work. Fresh was not included in the federal indictment, but even with all the recent heat on Atlanta's pimps, he's not shy when it comes to talking about his business, which he and the other pimps call the game.
It has to be understood that this is strictly about the money. This is not about sex. This is not about being a girlfriend and a boyfriend. This is about actually getting money from the adult entertainment industry.
Fresh likes to think of himself as a young entrepreneur from Nashville, Tennessee. He's 33 years old and admits to doing at least 6 years in prison for drug dealing. When we caught up with him in Atlanta, he was with two of his call girls, Blondie and Shyla, taking care of business.
Hey, I'm like 5 minutes away.
No, you're getting off at the exit right now.
Oh, never mind. I'm getting off the exit right now for 285.
Fresh tries hard to make this seem like a normal business, even claiming he and his women pay their taxes. But it takes all of 2 minutes to realize theirs is an ugly world.
These young ladies are mine. I have probably 5, 7, 10 that are mine. Just depends, fluctuates on different days. I'm gonna keep 5 bitches, you know. We're family. They do understand that. We're all here for the same common cause, man, and that's to get money out of the sex industry.
How much money? Blondie and Shyla know what they're expected to earn every day.
A G a day, average 1,000. Good day, 15.
And Shyla says that's big money compared to what they were making before they met Fresh.
I was washing cars for a living for $40 a day. What you make is to take care of you and your man.
This is the way it works. The women make the money and they hand it over to Fresh. All of it, every dime. And that's what he expects from all of his girls, including Brianna, who's just returned from an out-of-town trip on one of Fresh's assignments.
What's going on, baby? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Somebody's got to do this job, man, and my girls do it well. So if you think that I'm going to justify why I get all the money, I don't have to justify it. It just is.
The high point of their day is a trip to the mall. For the self-described young black entrepreneur, these shopping sprees are simply the cost of doing business.
I might spend $300, but I'm probably going to make $2,500, $2,300. So what's $300 for them folks to have a good time? It's every day. So did you see something here? You want to go somewhere else?
What amazed me is that these women seem content to be part of Fresh's small but growing family, as he calls it, of prostitutes, even though they don't really get paid. We talked to them away from Fresh, and they claim to be free to stay or go and choose to stay. As you might imagine, Fresh likes the setup just the way it is.
The women that I have dedicated their lives to me. They sacrifice their minds, their hearts, their bodies for the nonsense that they go through every day for me. Therefore, I give them my all 110%. I give them protection, knowledge, guidance, instructions, wisdom, understanding.
In return for that knowledge, wisdom, and instruction, Fresh makes enough money to take care of himself pretty well.
Manicure.
It's not like he let us see his bank statements, but if you believe what the women say they bring home every day, Fresh's little family makes between $200,000 to $500,000 a year. He has 2 nice cars and wears designer clothes. Looking good, he says, helps him recruit new talent wherever and whenever he sees it.
Hey, hold on. Look here, hold on. Watch this. I'm getting ready to go to work.
And Fresh sees potential talent just about everywhere.
Hey, excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all ladies doing? I'm just trying to get the introduction, right? I'm just saying, what's your name, dog? Dee Dee. All right, Dee Dee. So what, y'all from around the hood? Y'all from around the way? What y'all doing? I'm trying to get a number or something. Let me hit y'all back later on, right? I want to talk about some money, right? I mean, I'm pimps, for sure, right? Oh, where y'all going? What is it? Hey, you thought a young man like me was looking for a girlfriend?
You're trying to attract young women to come work for you into this life who are not already in this life.
Okay, but what about the ones that are already in this life, whether they are not or are in this life? If these women are having sex before marriage, you understand where I'm coming from? If they are not getting paid from it, if they are getting passed around, if these women are showing their bodies and get manipulated and used, they really need to see me, because I'm going to give them a better way. I'm going to show them how we can get money, and they get to spend time with me, man. Hey, excuse me.
Pimps don't just recruit at malls. Every day, at bus stations, even schools, pimps are on the lookout for new talent. And for some, the younger the girl, the better, which is exactly what brought down the wrath of the federal government and caused the feds to look at pimps in a new way. More about that later, but first, Fresh has found a new recruit.
Hello? Hello? Come on in. You got your crew with me, right? Oh my goodness, it is surprise, surprise.
This is Rachel, looking all of 14 years old. She says she's 19, but you will not believe the life she's already lived.
When I started this business, I was 10 years old.
Bye, Charlotte.
When we come back, Rachel's story, a teenager who's already a veteran of the game. She says she learned the tricks of the trade from her own mother. Now, Fresh hopes to cash in on the family business.
When 2020 Downtown continues, Fresh gives the new girl a lesson in